Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have another whiskey cocktail. Today the whiskey cocktail is called the Bourbon Dash. And it's a highball. It's not a classical highball, but it's a highball. Let me explain a bit of the basics for you. You have short drinks, long drinks, and highballs. And the difference between a highball and a long drink is they both use a spirit and some filler. Usually you fill up with a bit of a fuzzy or a carbonated soda in both of them, in the long drink and the highball. The difference between the long drink and highball is the mixing ratio. Whereas in a highball, you usually go from 1 to 1 or from 1 to 2 to 5. So that's the range of a highball. And the long drink is a lot longer. So you have a lot more filler in the long drink. So the long drinks tend to be a little bit lighter. And the highballs tend to be a bit stronger. So yeah, today we have the Bourbon Dash 8CL Bourbon. And you start off with a bit of ice. I'm talking about these ratios. There's an old professor, one of my friends, came to me and he told me about a story, a bit of a sad story for him. Or maybe he saw it coming. And he was really old, he was 54, and he wrote a letter to his wife. So he wrote to his wife that, yeah, my dear wife, there are some things that you can't satisfy because you're now 54 years old. And that's why I'm now with a 18-year-old secretary in the Hilton Hotel. So please don't wait up. I'm gonna be home during midnight. And then he came home and he didn't find his wife. So he maybe thought she already left, but then she found a letter on the bed. And the letter was from his wife, addressed to him. And the letter read, "My dear husband, you are now 54 years old, and there are some things that you can't satisfy me. So I am now with the 18-year-old postboy who delivered your letter. And please don't wait up. And as you are a mathematician, you know all the ratios, and 18 fits more often into 54 than 54 fits into 18. It's the one and only Digo Double G. It really comes on strong. But it's a bit of a misguiding, because as you read the instructions that are actually in German. So the 4CL are the lemon juice, and the lemon juice is really sour. So the first sip you really think, oh, that's a strong cocktail, but that's just the sour. So I would tend to say it's a bit of a milder highball on the very juicy and very fruity side, and together with the bourbon and the sugar syrup, it's a bit of a sweetness in there as well. So it's a really fruity, lightly sweetened sour cocktail. I like it. It's an easy cocktail, easy to mix, and not that fancy ingredients. The sugar syrup you can actually do yourself if you cook a bit of sugar and a bit of water at home. And the others are usually common household ingredients. Plus, you're a whiskey enthusiast, so you should have a Maker's Mark at home. So yeah, if you like this video, then please feel free to give me a thumbs up, and see you next time.